guys, and welcome to our 5th edition of the Community News Network. And if you're wondering where I am, well, I'm actually in tent number 4 of the final hour. The final hour wrapped up last night, and this is where the spiritual battleground happened. This was the finish line of the final hour. This is where the gospel was presented, and many decisions were made right here in these tents for folks to receive Jesus Christ as their Savior. Thank you for praying. Thank you and your group for participating through prayer or else volunteering in the final hour. It was great. Hey, how about your outreach this month? What are you and your group doing? Well, yesterday my group and I went to the Coral Plaza Convalescent Home, and it was there where we gathered to visit with some of the residents there at the home, and we had an absolutely fantastic time. We got to meet some folks, hear some of their stories, and share some of our stories too of what God is doing. To pray for some folks, it was a tremendous outreach. I would encourage you to let us know what you and your group are doing for outreach. Remember, the last week of the month comes every month, so don't wait until then to plan. Go ahead and plan now. It's early in November. Go ahead and plan now for what you and your group are going to be doing for an outreach this month. Hey gang, I've got James Sewell, my good buddy and co-laborer in community groups, and we are talking about just some technical things that we want you to be aware of. We've sent out an email asking folks to update their information on our church database. James, tell us about that.
Yeah, we sent out an email, I think two or three days ago, and we sent it out to everybody in our database. That's called Church Teams, is our database. And we said, you know what, we want to get updated information from you to better serve you and to serve our body. And so we sent that out. Thus far, we've got about a little over 5,000 people that responded. And thank you guys for... Oh, yes, not 5,000, 500, okay. A little over 500.
So that means there's what, about 2,500 of you that haven't responded yet. We're grateful for the 500.
I'm thinking of the thousands. Okay, so 500, and thank you for doing that. But we need about 2,500 to almost 3,000 people more to respond to that, and it gives us the ability just to serve you and just to serve the rest of the body better. So things like your address, appropriate phone number, and email address, and then we've got some other things down there. It helps us.
Yeah, and some of you have done that and you had a little technical problem. Thank you for your patience, but we think that error has been corrected. So, James, how does this help us? Now, we've got correct information now from the folks that are part of our groups. How does this help us?
Well, the first thing, it helps us to communicate to you better. I mean, we always want to be able to communicate with you and to receive feedback from you. The information that goes on here at Calvary and in community groups, we want to get that out to you as quickly as possible, and so it helps us do that.
Hey, maybe you and your group have wrapped up your curriculum now for the month of October, and now it's right before the holidays, and you're saying, well, what exactly are we going to do in our group time? Let me encourage you to consider the Application Station. Application Station is produced each weekend. At the Saturday service, we take notes, we form discussion questions, we print those out, and so at the end of the Saturday night service, those questions are available to you at Application Station. Application Station is located on the east lobby and the west lobby entrances there. You can pick up a sheet on the way out and use those for your group discussion time. It's a great filler if you're not really sure what to do in between curriculum choices. Go with Application